So I'm not particularly sure what the theme of this video would be if it had one. I guess if I were to call it anything, it would be 2000's Barbie thrift store haul for the millionth time, as if I haven't already done several videos called that already, but that is what's going to be taking up over half of this video. I do want to first talk about a couple other things that have happened in my collection recently. The first thing being that my friend Kelly over on Instagram, who goes by Monster High Collectors 13, started doing reroots recently, and she's got really good at it. So I actually had commissioned her to do a couple dolls of mine that had been waiting on reroots. The first one being my Heidi from Barbie Looks Wave 2, and I have been saying for a while that I have wanted to get her rerooted with a whole head full of curls, and Kelly did an absolutely phenomenal job on this reroot. Now, the color that I ordered was a little bit darker than I wanted it to be. Like, I wanted it to match her original hair color, but this is literally the closest that I could find online. And the longer I've had her, the more I'm actually happy that it was a darker color of red, because I think it harmonizes better with the darker green that I have her dressed in. I mean, she kind of does look like a rose or a flower, you know, with a green stem and then the red top. And I know that I'm about to get a million comments about it, but yes, she does have a lot of Ice Spice influence in her. I just thought Heidi would look really cool with a whole ginger fro, whereas originally she came with like part straight and part curly hair, but I wanted it all to be curly, and she looks just as amazing as I envisioned her. It goes so well with her makeup. It matches her original eyebrow color better than her original hair color. And I have her dressed in, so the top is a vintage Barbie Fashion Fever top, I believe. The skirt is a modern Barbie Fashionistas piece that I just put with this because it matched everything else, and it was the right length for what I was going for. And the top and the socks, actually, I had custom made from Haunt Couture on Etsy. And they did a really, really great job with these two pieces. The socks actually aren't something that they have in the shop. They have these socks in pink, but I asked them if they could make it out of the same mesh as the top, and they worked with me on it. It took a while to get to me, I'm not even gonna lie, but these are, you know, made to order pieces. They turned out wonderfully, and they're very well constructed. I mean, they were really worth the wait. And for her jewelry, I got these earrings. They are like real human earrings from Walmart that I thought were small enough to work in Barbie scale. And I'm probably gonna remake the necklace. Like, I'm gonna probably make her a chain necklace with a gold Barbie name on it, if I can find a charm that's that small for Barbie scale, just because I like this Barbie extra one. It just kind of looks a little awkward how it sticks up on all this fabric. And the shoes, I actually had them shipped to me from a Chinese company that I found on eBay. Really, really specific shade of green for these shoes that I was looking for, and these are literally the only pair of shoes that I could find online that were the right shape and the right color. I'm definitely going to be painting these laces and the sun emblems on the side, but she looks absolutely beautiful, and I'm so happy to finally have her put together. Now, another doll of mine that has been waiting on a reroot for an extremely long time is my Barbie Fashionistas Kira doll. I have this giant skull-shaped jar in my room that I keep all the loose Barbie heads that need reroots in, and she's just been at the bottom. Like, I've needed to get her rerooted. Well, she didn't need one, but I have wanted to have her rerooted ever since she was released, just because even though I loved the afro that she came with, it's just, I have a million dolls in my collection with black afros, and I just wanted to switch it up with her. So I had saw this reroot that I think Paradise Doll is what she's called on Instagram did of her, and she had a black and blue blend of hair that she had rerooted her with. And I commissioned Kelly to do basically the same thing. Like, I literally messaged Paradise Dolls and asked her what like the hair blend was and everything. I literally wanted the same doll. So this was very much inspired by that original Reroot, and I just love it. I love how it works with her blue lipstick. Like, it actually looks like she put the blue lipstick on there on purpose to match the blue hair that she has. I'm not sure how this is going to turn up on camera because this is very, very dark, like midnight blue. It's a, like I said, it's a blend of black and blue. And whenever you get like right up on it, you can see that it's a blend, but I'm not sure how much the camera is going to pick her up. And I actually struggled for a very long time to find a good body donor for her, but the new Heidi from Barbie Looks Wave 4 actually is a pretty good match for this Kira. And I got the hands, I believe, from Barbie Looks, or Barbie Extra, #1. So I am super happy to finally get this Kira on the shelf. However, I am kind of struggling to find the perfect outfit for her. Now, I had dyed these stockings, actually. These are Barbie Extra #2 stockings, believe it or not, that I dyed in this dark blue color. And I hope they don't bleed. I had also put them in some dye setting solution, so hopefully they don't bleed, but I plan to permanently keep them on her, so I guess I wouldn't be too bothered if they did. But I also had paired them with these blue heels, and I think that looks really good. And the clothing pieces that I have her in are from the Shadow High doll. She was a Rockers doll. I don't know what her name was, but I just know that I really like the clothes that she came with. Though I don't know how I feel about this outfit. I mean, I guess it just kind of feels a little bit like I just put her in it because it was blue, you know, that not much thought went into it. So eventually I'm probably going to restyle her, and I might actually have to order her something custom as well, just because I haven't really found like the perfect outfit for her yet that's actually like a mass-produced thing. But I have seen a lot of really cool royal blue outfits that were custom made on Etsy. So it would also be really nice to support like a doll shop, like a handmade clothing shop would be cool. But as far as a Reroot, like, I mean, she is absolutely beautiful. Like, thank you so much, Kelly. Like, I appreciate it, and I know my dolls appreciate it, or they would if they were sentient beings. And I had actually ordered 5 more commissions from her, so I cannot wait to show those off whenever they are completed and I get them in my hands. But also, as I'm sure a lot of you all know already, Amazon actually got, I guess, a full shipment of the pink Odile mermaids. I am, of course, talking about this one that has been very, very elusive in the United States with the open mouth Odile face sculpt. And she finally became available for order for American consumers on Amazon about a month ago. And I was really worried at first because I thought she was going to be like the Romeo Ken, where she was like a regional exclusive and it was going to be near impossible to get her in the States. I do have a theory that Mattel had saw the demand for her and actually produced more to be available on Amazon. Either way, whatever happened, I am very happy to finally have her to look at on the channel today. So here is what she looks like inside of her packaging. I received her, I got 3 of her and I received them yesterday. Yes, they are pixelated, unfortunately, but every single one that I received had pretty symmetrical facial screening. Like, they really didn't have any wonkai, and I actually had already opened the one that I wanted to keep. And here she is outside of her packaging. Just like the closed mouth Odile mermaid, she's got a lot of detail on the bodice, and the fin does have an orange to red ombre. This one is meant to be Latina, and I love the starfish top. Like, I love the almost spray painted looking detail on it. It's so cool. I love how Mattel has been using this UV resin printing on a lot of accessories and doll bodies lately. Like, I know that they've been using this in Monster High a lot, recently, and it's been looking really, really good. But yeah, here is her gorgeous face, and I am so happy to finally have her. I mean, she is just absolutely breathtaking. Like, this facial screening is so beautiful. Like, I've been saying since we originally first got images of them that the shape of her eyes really looks similar to how Barbie, like how Mattel had painted Barbie's eyes in the 2010s. And I think that they definitely had a 2010s doll, like they had referenced it for the eye screening on this Odile Barbie. I think it turned out great though. I love her blue eyes, like the catch lights and the how the eyelashes are painted are super of that era. She does have some very subtle like orangish red eyeshadow, and her eyebrows are like a medium brown color, which definitely contrasts with her pink hair, so it's almost like she had dyed her hair or something. I love the lipstick color as well, like this very neutral, warm, orangish tone. Like, she's just like warm colors overall with a pop of these blue tones, which look really good against the orange because they're complementary colors. She does come with a aqua colored starfish crown accessory. Like, her overall motif is starfish, and her hair is this beautiful blend of a lighter pink color and a darker, more saturated pink. It's so beautiful, so nice quality. Though I will say the hair is unfortunately a little bit choppy in the back, so I don't know what I will end up doing with that. I mean, you don't see it from the front, but maybe I'll be able to clean that up a little bit. They're mass-produced dolls, so there's going to be, you know, little nicks here and there. But I am so happy to finally have a mass-produced version of this face sculpt, and I hope that she gets used a lot more in the future. This girl, unfortunately, does not have a perfect match, because her skin tone is a really specific shade that Mattel does not use a lot nowadays. It's a very warm skin tone. This is a skin tone that Mattel used to use a lot more in the 90s and 2000s, so you might find a older articulated belly button body that matches her better, or a Shawnee or a TNT body that might be more of a perfect match. As far as Made to Move though, which is what I prefer to use because the joints don't bother me personally, whenever it comes to body matches, everything's going to be a little bit more brown, or a little bit lighter, or a little bit darker. And I actually have thrifted this BMR 1959 doll the other day, believe it or not. This is the first BMR 1959 doll that I have ever found in a thrift store on her original body. A lot of times people will take them for the body and then donate the head on like a basic fashionistas body or something, but this one actually had her full body. And I think that she might be the closest that I'm going to be able to find for this Odile. Like I said, she's not perfect. This doll is definitely more brown than red, and she might be just a pinch darker, but I'm probably going to have to make it work because there's not anything perfect right now. But if I find anything else out, then I will let you know on the community tab. You know, now that I'm looking at it up close, the body matches her, like her body, better than it does her head. Unfortunately, Mattel lately, I don't know what their problem is, but they have done kind of a poor job at matching the Barbie heads to the bodies. Even whenever they're like fresh out of the box, they're not matching the bodies that they come on. So you can see that her head is actually lighter, like a pinch lighter, and more like of a rosy tone than the body that she comes on in the box. And this body, this BMR 1959 body, matches pretty well with the body of the mermaid, but whenever it comes to the head, that's just not a good match. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If you all have rebodied this girl and you have any suggestions as what I could put her on, please let me know. Oh, actually, one more thing I want to show in this video is This doll that I had received from Timothy last year, actually, she is the Sweet Tea Barbie style doll that I have on this petite Christy Yamaguchi Barbie body. And I didn't really do a official unboxing of Christy Yamaguchi just because we all only really care about like the body donor possibilities of her. And I shared on my community tab that she's not perfect new Celestial. She's a little bit more tan, so she's more like yellow top skin tone. So it's not a perfect match for this body. I'm definitely forcing it to work, but I wanted to share, I actually did repaint her lips the other day because they were kind of chipped. And yeah, even though the chipped lips showed like her history and how she was loved and appreciated, I just wanted to have her with a full lipstick. So I repainted her lips, and I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. It's definitely not perfect, but I think this is the smoothest lipstick that I've ever painted on a doll before, and I really, really love it. I love how well it goes with this Sharpay Evans body that I got at the Nashville flea market last week. Like, I definitely think that this whole restyle looks super, super cute. And this hat, I don't have a lot of dolls and hats, but this came with the Sharpay outfit, and it's just so, so adorable. Like, I love how this restyle came out. I'm not sure if I will add anything else to her, maybe a necklace or something, but let me know what you all think. Now, I had thrifted both of these dolls over the past couple of months, and I have been waiting for the perfect video to open them up, and I've made a lot of 2000s doll unboxing videos, but it's just because it's the decade that I grew up with, and honestly, it's probably peak quality for Barbie whenever it comes to design of the clothing, quality of the clothing. The diversity wasn't there, but you know, it's still good as like fashion packs, which is what I really use these dolls for anyway. Now, both of these dolls, I believe, were both designed by Bill Greening, and they are two completely different dolls. I mean, we've got the country and we've got the city. But I guess the first one I'll take a look at is the one that I thrifted the longest ago, which is this movie star Barbie that she is from 2003. So this is movie star Barbie from 2003. And here is a good look at the back of her box. I love her aesthetic, this like light pink, purple, and silver. It's just so beautiful. And she comes with a lot of clothing pieces, as you can see, lots of accessories. She even comes with a little trophy. And I'm going to be taking a look at her today. Oh, actually, this is something that I didn't notice immediately, is that the skirt can change lengths, which was really cool. This is a gimmick that they repeated a lot in the 2000s with varying results. So I finally have her out of the box, but first I do want to talk about some of the accessories that she comes with. Now, because she is a vintage doll at this point, the rubber bands that were holding a lot of the accessories in the box have deteriorated, and some of them they've actually ruined the accessories. This is the film camera and tripod that she comes with, and it's okay, it just needs a little bit of cleaning. It's fun how the little film, like reels of film that she comes with are actually separate pieces that you put into this accessory. And the camera is actually separate and attaches to a little peg on the tripod. She comes with this really, really cool foldable seat. And this whole set would have been super fun to have around the Barbie movie last year, like for photo shoots, but it's got little Barbie logo on it. It's really, really cool, pink and silver, as well as her little, I don't even really know what this is called, like a camera, like a film thing. You know what this is. You've seen this before. I just don't know what the word for it is. But as you see some of the elastic, like I've tried to get this off, but it's just taking the sticker from the plastic off with it. So unfortunately, this piece is ruined partially, but I could probably like make a new label for it if I really, really wanted to. She also comes with a couple cardboard accessories, like she comes with these little tickets. Not sure what you're supposed to do with these little pictures, but they're cute to have. And she also comes with these little magazines that are really fun. These make really, really cool accessories in a Barbie diorama. Now, as far as plastic accessories, she comes with this sparkly little translucent pink purse, as well as this little trophy, which is a really fun accessory. I had this already in an actual like metallic silver, but this one is more like a matte silver. You can see it's got the original Barbie sculpted on it. That's super, super cool. Now, these probably wouldn't have fit me even whenever I was in the right age demographic for them, but she comes with these really cute cat eye sunglasses that are reminiscent of the original 1959 Barbie. This is such a fun accessory, and it's got a little bit of bedazzling on the side. The frames are actually like kind of rose tinted. It's very beautiful. But whenever it comes to the doll, she is absolutely phenomenal. Like, this is such a beautiful, beautiful design. Of course, she comes with the classic Generation Girl face sculpt. Not much interesting with her facial screening. I mean, it is a unique screening, but she doesn't have any like wacky makeup or anything. She has this long saran, I believe, hair that is a little bit styled in the back, of course, because she's like 20 years old now. It's got some significant box hair. But she comes with these beautiful silver accessories like these cat eye sunglasses and these beautiful star earrings. I'm definitely going to take these earrings out and use them for another doll. I mean, I'm going to use all of these pieces individually, like this adorable glitter top that has a strap ribbon around her neck. Actually, the boa I might not use because unfortunately this has already started to shed, so I don't know that I will end up using the boa. It's beautiful though, as it is. And I love her sparkly translucent gloves. I just wish that they didn't have elastics around her wrists to hold some of the accessories in the box, because it's kind of made a little bit of a mess that I'm going to have to clean up. But because she is on the belly button body, her hands are bigger, so these gloves will fit well on the newer Barbie body types. Though one weird thing about her that I wasn't expecting is the fact that, yeah, she's on the belly button body, and back then they still had the click knees, but she actually has like solid like plastic legs like Barbie had in the 2010s and how she still does. So it's interesting that they were doing that back then. I mean, I knew they were doing it for like the horse dolls or dolls that had articulation, but I didn't know that they were doing it for just like static dolls back then. Okay, I think I might have just found out why. So the skirt, as you can see, is actually like fused to her waist. It actually goes inside of her body. That is so interesting, and it's probably because of the gimmick part. Oh, okay, that's really, really interesting. So the fabric actually goes inside of the doll body, and that is how it shortens and lengthens the skirt. That is an interesting way to achieve this gimmick, though that just means I won't be able to use the skirt, unfortunately. I guess I could take the fabric off and try to work it into something else, but her shoes that she comes with are also really cool. I love these platform shoes that Mattel had in the 2000s. I wish they'd bring these shoe sculpts back. And I don't have this particular one yet, actually. Like, I have the one that has the flower on the front, and I had the one that Sweet Tea Barbie was wearing a second ago, but I don't have this particular shoe sculpt. And they come in this really beautiful translucent pink color. But this is such an iconic design from the 2000s. And she also comes with a couple more hair accessories that I just kind of left in the box. She does come with these little star clips, very, very many of them, so I will get a lot of use out of those, as well as a simple pink compact. Now on to the doll that I actually thrifted a couple days ago. I have this Looney Tunes Back in Action Barbie Loves Daffy doll. This is from that time whenever they were doing Barbie Loves blank. Like they were doing Barbie Loves Elmo, Barbie Loves Looney Tunes, Barbie Loves Tweety, Barbie Loves SpongeBob, Barbie Loves Powerpuff Girls. Like they did a lot of those. And I really, really miss this. I wish that we'd bring this back. And I'm surprised that they didn't do more like cross-branding in Mattel, like Barbie Loves Monster High or something. That would have been really cool to see. And she comes with a little Monster High doll. I would have loved that. But this is Barbie Loves Daffy Duck, or Barbie Loves El Pato Lucas, or Patolino. On the back of the box, you can also see some stills from the movie. I definitely loved the live-action animation hybrid Looney Tunes movies in the 90s and 2000s, like Space Jam and Looney Tunes Back in Action. Were really, really cool to see. I just love that, like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit era. Really, really blew my mind as a kid. And you can see on the back it says, "Oh no, it's Daffy Duck in Las Vegas. Cielos, es el Pato Lucas en Las Vegas. C'est Daffy Ducks a Las Vegas." I guess that's French. "Oh, now o Patolino en Las Vegas." I'm guessing that's Portuguese. "You're so silly, Daffy Duck. Que loco eres, Pato Lucas. Daffy Duck, tú es telemente rigolo. Você é tão divertido, Patolino." On the side of the box is actually advertising a game that they had that I didn't even know they had a game for this, but I guess back then they always had tie-in games on the PlayStation 2 and Nintendo GameCube. And this doll actually came out in 2003 as well. Now, I didn't get this doll because I'm like a hardcore Daffy Duck fan or anything. I love the Looney Tunes, but my favorite character is, of course, Speedy Gonzales. This might have actually been that era whenever they were trying to figure out if he was, like, offensive or not. Meanwhile, like, literally all Hispanic people love him. But I got her because I love this sexy Western outfit that she comes in. Like, this top is so cool, like this red crop top with this little lace detail at the top. Of course, I would have loved for this to be actual lace, but it's still cool that they have these little two pieces of string on the side to sort of simulate it. I love this cute print that they have on it with Daffy Duck and this like rope wording as well. And actually the sides of it are really cool, how they have this little cut in it, like it's sort of like been worn or something. She just comes with the generic Generation Girl face sculpt, but I love this black cowboy hat. I'm probably gonna paint in this little rope that comes across the brim. I believe that this is a unique piece that was made for this particular doll. And the pants that she comes with are also very beautiful. I love this effect that they gave it, where like they had this sort of like brownish shimmery glitter to sort of simulate sand. This is such a cool effect, and I don't know really that they've ever done another doll with this. I think that this would be really cool if they ever wanted to give a Cleo Denial doll like denim jeans like this, if they were to replicate this sand effect on it, because this is so awesome, and I would have never thought to do this. I love how it has this red pocket stitching at the front so that it sort of harmonizes better with the top. The belt is also really cool. Even though it doesn't go all the way around, it's still cool from the front, especially this little Daffy Duck belt buckle that it has. I love the floral detail at the bottom. Super, super early 2000s. And the red boots are also really, really cool. I love this boot sculpt. I love getting dolls from this era because the bodies really haven't changed. Like the original size one hasn't changed that much since the 2000s, so this will all fit really well on modern Barbie bodies. And of course, she does have the classic belly button body. She does have the bend and snap legs like the dolls usually came with back then. And she comes with a couple more accessories, like this little rope lasso, which is so cute. It's made in this red color. I'm not sure why it's red, but really, really interesting. It's kind of like the Looney Tunes logo, like the That's All Folks logo that they had at the end. But she, of course, also comes with this cute little Daffy Duck stuffed animal that was also made by Mattel that actually has the exact same hat sculpt that came on the doll, except it's just smaller. That's super interesting. I wonder if this would fit a Chelsea doll. It's a really well-constructed plush. I love the button eyes. But that was all that I had to look at in today's video. Again, thank you so much, Kelly, for helping me out with these reroots. If you all haven't already, I definitely recommend you follow her on Instagram because she is so talented. Let me know which one of these 2000s Barbies was your favorite. Which one do you relate to more? Are you more of a city girl or a country gal? And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content to help me out in the algorithm, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.